Last time you saw us, we were exploring our favorite city, Savannah, Georgia. Now we're hopping across the border to South Carolina to Hilton Head Island before heading west to Tennessee. Not exactly good flag etiquette, but gotta love his spirit. Hilton Head has fewer than 40,000 year-round residents, but hosts 2.5 million visitors a year. 20 cotton plantations dotted the landscape prior to the Civil War. Today, the term plantation refers to large resort communities that use the term. The only way to get to the island was by boat. This changed in 1956. Did you know that the iconic red and white striped lighthouse in Harbour Town was never a working lighthouse? It was built as a tourist attraction. We stopped by the visitor center to get some information and then headed to the beach. There's free parking there, and wow, what nice accommodations, all free. There's Wi-Fi, showers, restrooms, beach matting, and seasonal lifeguards. There's even toys you can borrow. So after a quick trip to check out the facilities and a conversation with the lifeguard about jellyfish, the hub spent some time in the water. Riding your bike here is totally allowed, and it's a great way to ride away from the crowds. When the town says they are bike-friendly, they don't always mean they have adequate paths for bikes. But Hilton Head has over 200 miles of paths. Impressive. Well, our time here has come to a close, and it's time to start heading west. Over the next 2 days, we'll be in 4 states. We ran into a major slowdown due to an accident. Not all GPSs are created equal, we found out. We've been using 2 and comparing them. One rerouted us and gave us an accurate arrival time, while the other didn't. Georgia, known as the Peach State, is home to one of the most recognized brands in the world, Coca-Cola. Found here is the beautiful Cherokee Rose. They enjoy a wide range of musical genres that include bluegrass to gospel and everything in between. Georgia doesn't grow the most peaches, but you can find sweet, juicy peaches here. Georgia is the top producer of both peanuts and pecans in the nation, though. Did you know in parts of Georgia it's against the law to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or street lamp? Donkeys are not allowed in a bathtub. Not sure why you do that, actually. Chicken must be eaten with your hands. Well, of course, that's a given. And it's illegal to curse in the presence of a corpse. That one's a little strange. South Carolina is a palmetto state. They like the trees so much they put it on their flag. South Carolina is the birthplace of early rock and roll with people like Chubby Checker leading the way. It's here that the cotton gin was invented. You're not allowed to fish with a yo-yo or dynamite. Wow. And you better not buy an instrument on Sunday or you might get arrested. Don't even think about keeping a horse in a bathtub. Again, why would you do that? Shrimp and grits, oyster roasts, boiled peanuts are all foods of choice. After a very long day of travel and delays, we finally made it to our Harvest Host location. The setting was serene and we were the only ones there. The next morning, we went searching for a place to have breakfast. We found this place just down the road from where we stayed. The owner was milling around talking to some locals. The Hubs asked her if she could fill us in on the history of the place. I'm glad he asked. She gladly obliged and told us about the days it was a schoolhouse, then a biker hangout, and finally the heart of the community, featuring a world-class chef and plans for expansion. Yes, in a dinky South Carolina town. The Hubs has eaten shrimp and grits for almost every meal. Seriously, no exaggeration. When he told her the meal was very good, the second best he had, she said the chef would want to know why it wasn't the best. Shout out to them for exceptional food and great hospitality. You gotta love the South. On the western slope of Colorado, we enjoy fantastic fresh in-season produce, so we've been wanting to do the same here. We're well aware that places with lots of billboards are just a tourist trap, but we can't help ourselves and we have to stop. It was the wrong time of year for fresh produce, but prices of preserves weren't too bad. North Carolina, the Tar Heel state, is one of the first colonies to declare independence. Ballad singing, blues, bluegrass, old-time, and sacred music were fostered in North Carolina. One of the most delectable donuts on the planet, Krispy Kreme, was invented here. North Carolina is the birthplace of flight, and some of their go-to foods are fried green tomatoes and collard greens. North Carolina has some of the strictest laws regarding alcohol in the country. Happy hour discounts are not allowed. And you also can't steal used kitchen grease. And you can't use an elephant to plow a field. I'd love to hear the story on that one. We wouldn't give up our search for some yummy fruit. We thought strawberries would be in season here, so we took a little detour. Tennessee is known as the country music capital of the world. It was the first place to create a miniature golf course. The Hubs is grateful for that. And enjoy hot chicken, moon pies, and Tennessee whiskey. It's illegal to sell hollow logs in Tennessee, carry a skunk across state borders, and the only animal you can shoot out of a window of a moving car is a whale. I'd like to see someone do that. Join us next time when we visit the most touristy town we've ever been to and see if the Smoky Mountains live up to all the hype.
What does a baby computer call its father? Dada.